These full vision showcases are fully modular to mix and match to create a functional service counter. They have a tempered glass top and front for safety and stability. The base and trim are wood, as well as the two sliding doors in the rear. The two adjustable glass shelves are each 3/16 inches thick. One shelf is 10 inches deep and the other is 8 inches deep. To assemble the full vision showcase, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, a standard screwdriver, and a drill. The case is shipped unassembled with 4 furniture glides, 16 cam locks, 6 1-inch screws, 6 half-inch screws, 2 door pulls, 2 strips of protective foam rubber, 2 pairs of chrome shelf supports, and 2 glass shelves. The case itself is made of a glass top and front, 2 sliding rear doors, a wood base, wood side panels, an aluminum rail and rubber protective sleeve for the front glass, 2 aluminum rails for the rear doors, and 2 chrome shelf support braces. To begin assembly, attach the front and rear kick panels to the base. Screw cam lock screws into the underside of the base panel, attaching 2 screws to one of the long edges. Gently lower a kick panel onto the pair of screws. Use cam lock nuts to secure the kick panel to the base panel. Insert the cam lock nuts into the holes on the kick panel and tighten them around the screws in the base panel. Repeat the process with the second kick panel. The next step is to attach the side panels to the base assembly. Each side panel has a groove along one edge. This groove will hold the tempered glass on the front of the showcase and should be aligned with a similar groove that marks the front of the base. Lay one of the side panels on the floor. Screw 6 cam screws into the panel, which will be used to secure the panel to the base. Lift the base assembly and gently lower it onto the cam screws in the side panel. Make sure that the groove at the front of the base aligns with the groove at the front of the side panel. Use cam lock nuts to secure the side panel to the base from below. Screw 6 cam screws into the pre-drilled holes on the other side panel. Lift that panel and lower it into place in connection with the base assembly. Again, use cam lock nuts to secure this panel to the base assembly from below. Apply one of the furniture glides to each corner of the bottom edges of the panels. Gently turn the cabinet to the upright position. Lower the large piece of tempered glass into the grooves in front of the cabinet. Apply the protective rubber strip to the top edge of the tempered glass. Place the aluminum rail on top of this glass edge, tucking the rubber strip into the single groove on the bottom of the aluminum rail. Secure the aluminum rail to the side panels using one 1-inch screw in the pre-drilled hole at the top corner of each side panel. No washers or nuts are needed. As you turn the screw, the aluminum rail will be pulled securely against the side panel. Each of the aluminum door guides has 2 grooves for the overlapping doors. The grooves in the lower door guide are of equal depth, and the door guide for the top of the showcase has 1 shallow groove and 1 deeper groove. Place the lower door guide into position on the base. Secure the upper door guide to the side panels using 2 1-inch screws on each panel. Attach the shelf support braces to the upper door guide and the base. The holes for these braces are pre-drilled into the upper door guides. Use a screw to fasten the brace to the door guide. Before securing the shelf support brace to the cabinet base, make sure the brace is parallel to the side panel. Measure the distance from the brace to the side panel near the top of the display case. Then, measure the distance from the brace to the side panel near the bottom. If necessary, reposition the brace slightly near the bottom so that the distance to the side panel matches the measurement near the top. Hold the brace in position and use a drill to screw a 1/2-inch screw through the hole at the bottom of the brace and into the base. Repeat the process for the second shelf support brace. Place the shelf supports on the braces. The longer supports hold the wider shelf and should be placed lower. Place the glass shelves into position on the chrome shelf supports. Remove the protective tape from the foam rubber strips, exposing the adhesive side. Carefully apply the adhesive foam rubber strips to the top edge of the aluminum rail and the top edge of the upper door guide. Carefully place the smaller piece of tempered glass onto the top of the display case, so it rests on top of the foam rubber strips and between the raised edges of the aluminum rails at the front and rear of the display case. Insert each of the door pulls into the holes in the doors. They will snap in snugly and may need a slight push. With the open side of the door pull facing you, insert the doors into the guide rails at the rear of the showcase. Lift the doors at a slight angle into the groove of the upper door guide and lower it into the grooves of the lower door guide. Your full vision display case is now ready for use.